I am KrystenPatton. I'm a student support specialist for communities and schools at Lake Rim Elementary School. There's never really a typical day because you're always going to have an emotional situation or an outburst so I can't go do my small group today because I need to deal with this, emergent situation or outburst in a classroom or pulling kids to talk about fighting or whatever their situations are. If I'm in the hallway during transitions or during morning duty, or if I walk to the cafeteria, they run up and they're excited and they want to see you. And if they've had a great day, then they want to tell you about it. If they've had a really bad day, then they kind of hang their head like, I'm disappointing you. But it definitely helps when you have those wanting to run up and hug you days. A second grader who his home life is not terrible. He lives with a grandmother, has some interaction with the father. The mother isn't in his life at all. And then we have another one who's, the parent refuses to acknowledge that there's a behavioral issue. So he's been diagnosed through Haymont Institute, and the parent still refuses to acknowledge the diagnosis and seek out any services through the school system. There's so many underserved people that no one acknowledges. So there's a high military population. That school has like 66% military affiliated students. And while we do have MFLAC there, which is the Military Family Life Counselor, there's not a lot of other support for those kids in transition or the young military families who may not be able to afford school supplies or clothes or food. Dad was arrested last night, so he's going to act out today. Or, Dad got drunk and, things were crazy at the house last night. Or, Mom never came home, so we don't know what's going on there. Like, the kids are gonna act out when they have a significant life event. Yeah, so they'll tell me what's happening, and then I can pull them out of the classroom or, take them to my office for, a safe place for them to calm down, to, get put back together and ready to go back in the classroom and ready to learn again. If they're carrying around all of these things inside of them and they have no way to release them, they can't have a positive outlook and they can't change their direction without having someone to guide them in what direction to take. Someone that cares about them and someone that holds them accountable for their actions. Most of the children that we work with either don't have a lot of support at home or don't feel worthy of support or acknowledgement in general. Like, you can't help a child who doesn't trust you or doesn't believe that you believe in them. And that's the big thing, like believing in a kid, connecting with a kid. That's where you're gonna get your success story.